In this video, we're going to discuss valuing possession as an offense. So the team is going to work together to value possession. And we do this a few different ways. This is not a one-way, one thing fixes all. These are a set of core values as a lacrosse player that you need to learn and implement and make a part of your behavior, because this is the right way to do it. There's really no other way. So here's how we value possession. Here are our little tricks. One, we back up shots. We already know this. We have to win all the ground balls, and there's a systematic way to go about doing that. And we have to make smart passes, take smart shots, and don't be afraid to run away. That's a big one too. So here's the first thing we're going to talk about, is backing up the passes, or backing up the shots. So we know that if a shot is taken, the ball's right here, this guy shoots the ball, we know that as long as one of our guys gets to the end line first, we get possession back. This guy will be able to pick up the ball, come back in, and start the play. So now we have, brand new, we have another chance to score. So back it up. Here's who is responsible for backing up a shot. Everybody. Here's why. Because the shot comes from here. Up top, there's 4 guys right there that should all be running. This guy's going to be running, this guy's going to be running, this guy's going to be running, and for sure this guy's going to be backing up that shot. But you never know. Maybe a shot comes from this side, and if that's the case, all 3 of these guys in the crease, they're all taking off trying to back up that shot, get to the sideline, get to whatever out of bounds line in order to get that shot. So it's very important that we back up every single shot taken. It's an easy way to maintain possession and value our possession and get more chances to score. Second way we do this is ground balls. And there's a systematic approach that we take to this, which is 3 guys are going to be on every ground ball. And it's always the 3 guys closest to the ball. So if we just imagine that we break up the field into quadrants like this. You can think about it in quadrants. The ball goes down in any of these quadrants. There are 3 guys that are in that quadrant that are going to pick up that ball. So the ball goes down here. Who do we think is going to go to it? The 3 guys in that quadrant, which is the crease, and then these 2 guys. They're going to be on that ground ball. Okay. The ball goes down over in this quadrant. Who's going to go after that? All 3 of these guys are going to go for that ground ball. All right. The ball goes down in this back quadrant somewhere. Who's going after the ball? These 3 guys. So the field is cut in 4s, and the same thing over here. If the ball goes down over here, who do we have? We got these 3 guys going to get that ground ball. And every ground ball we win, when we win that ground ball, we really want to come outside the box here for a minute, and we want to reset the play and take a good, accurate, responsible approach to scoring again. So we got backup. We know that pretty much everybody chases that ball when a shot is fired. Ground balls, your quadrant, break it up into quadrants, and we have to have 3 guys on every ground ball. Smart passes. What this means is, rarely do we want to throw it through the red, right? Because there's going to be defenders with their sticks up there. So smart passes is don't force anything through this area, and don't throw it over the top of the net. So this guy, he's not going to throw it over the top of that net. That goalie can stick his stick up and pick those off pretty easily. So smart passes. The third smart pass that you can make is when you're in trouble, when you dodge, the guy with the ball dodges, and a slide comes to him. The smart pass there is to throw the ball to the person who is now open, because the slide just came to him. Basically like this. The ball runs this way, the slide comes and picks him up. Now this guy is open, so we pass the ball to this guy. That's a smart pass, right? It doesn't make much sense to do all this work and come in and then throw the ball to this guy. I mean, that's a smart pass because it's open, but it's not the smartest. The smartest pass would be to throw it to this wide open guy in the shooting position. Okay, smart shots is pretty easy. You really can't go wrong taking a shot in this danger zone right here. Anywhere in here, that's where we want to shoot from. We want to almost exclusively and only take shots in this area right here. that's pretty much exactly where we want to shoot from. And the reason we do not take shots from out here is because the goalie can very easily block every shot from outside the danger zone. Inside the danger zone, it's very, very hard for goalies to block those shots. We have a high probability of scoring when we take shots from in here. Outside, the goalie, I mean, just think of playing pass with your friends. You could throw a shot at your friends at like 100 miles an hour. If you're 15 yards away from him, he's probably going to be able to catch it. You know what I mean? A goalie's going to be able to catch a shot that's fired at him from 15 yards away, but a shot that's fired at him from 7 yards away, yeah, he's going to have a tough time getting that one. So we only want to take shots from inside this area. Okay, anything from outside that area has to be a bounce shot. I mean, hands down, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's a bounce. If it's out here, it's a bounce shot. If it's in here, you can shoot high if you want. You know, you can. We have that that room to that time, you know, to do it, because the goalie's not going to have enough time to react if you shoot high. So those are smart shots. Anything in here, and then finally, we want to. This is one of the most important concepts I want you guys to know about right now, which is running away. And running away is the smartest thing you could do on the lacrosse field, because you're going to get in trouble. Every time you dodge, you're going to get in trouble. You're going to have a defender that picks you up. There's going to be slides happening. It's an aggressive sport. People are going to be coming after you. They're going to be whacking you with their sticks, right? And it can be overwhelming sometimes, especially when you're just learning. You know, so you get that stick in tight, and if you get into a situation where maybe 2 or 3 guys are beating on you, and you feel like you're about to drop the ball, you're not thinking about what pass you're going to make, or you're not thinking about your shot anymore because you got all this pressure. Now you're just thinking about protecting the ball, and you're worried you're going to drop the ball. That's what happens. You know, that's normal for that to happen a lot on a lacrosse field. I played all the way through college, and even my last year of college, I was still running away a lot of times. I was still getting into these situations where I'd be in trouble. And you know how you handle it? You run away. You tuck that stick. You're in here, and you got guys coming at you from every angle, and they're hitting you and everything. What you do is you tuck that stick into your chest, and you turn around, and you run outside the box. You come all the way up to here if you have to. You run way out here. You deflect. You get to the widest spot that you can. Run away. You know why? Because you just saved, let me put it this way. You look really bad when you drop the ball. You look like you failed. You failed when you drop the ball. When you drop the ball, the other team picks it up, they go down, they score, or they have a chance to score. You just failed. But when you run away, yeah, you look like a wuss for a second, but you know what? You haven't failed. You still have the ball. And you know what? If you run away and then you come back in and you score, you're the hero. You didn't fail at all. You just earned yourself a second opportunity to take a good shot and work as a team, utilize your backups. You know, so again, we want to have backup. Everybody clears to do the backups. Ground balls, we got our quadrants, and there's going to be 3 guys in every quadrant at all times. All 3 are on every ground ball. If it's in that quadrant, you go to it. Smart passes, you know, don't force it through the middle over the top of the net. Make sure you're passing to the open guys. Smart shots, again, everything we want to shoot from inside here. If you have a shot that you want to take that's outside that, it's got to be a bounce shot. These are smart shots, because if the goalie blocks it, that's a turnover. That's not then we're not valuing possession. So we want to take smart shots. And then run away. Don't be afraid to run away. Get out of there. Give yourself a second chance to be the hero.